Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. So I love these English style wrenches, bicycle wrenches. A lot of them came in kits for bicycles with motors in the early days. Some of these are late 1800s, early 1900s. This is a King Dick. King Dick. This one is unbranded. Also unbranded. Little fella. King Dick here as well. This is a Billings. And these are from Eric up at Hand Tool Rescue. These are wonderful and smooth, and I use them. They're handy. I made this little kangaroo case here that holds both sizes of his wrenches. This is the little guy. Eric's awesome. His channel is fantastic. You should check it out. He restores old tools. And I reached out to him a while back, right before the Go to the Land Fest 2019, and said, hey, I'm going to bring something with me. Let me know what you think. And so I made these. A pouch for his mini wrench, pocket case, pocket pouch, whatever you want to call it. It's got his logo on the back. This particular one doesn't. So since many of you are going to be interested in this case that comes with the brass version of the mini wrench, I thought I'd walk through us making one of these together. Let's do it.
Jaloux, soleil contre amour envieux, soleil masqué par une face blêmie, qui par 3 jours a retenu mamie, seul au logis par un temps pluvieux. Je ne crois plus tant d'amour que les vieux chantent.
I have a lot of favorite tools in the shop, and I was recommended by someone in the comments to do a video on the shop, a shop tour, and I'm going to do that, and some of that will include some of my favorite tools in the shop. And one of my favorite tools in the shop are these. This is made by Milwaukee Steel Rule Dies, and they make fantastic tools for punching out complicated parts and shapes. Something that would be difficult, albeit doable, by hand. These small radii and the whole, there's a small 1/4 inch little cut right there. Obviously I made a bunch of these by hand in the first batch, but then when Eric up at Hand Tool Rescue in Canada ordered 100 of them, I thought I should come up with a quicker way to do this. And so I put those files into the computer and sent this off to Milwaukee Steel Rule Dies, and they made this for me. It cuts out the hole punch here, as you can see there, and then the lower part of the die here. I'll show you how it works. Here is the Famco 3.5 arbor press. I'll put it on a stand. Put a 1/2 inch plate on it to give me a nice working surface. And made a pressing foot that attaches with these locking pins on the side. I'm gonna share something with you that drives me crazy. It's snobbery in the craftsman world. There's no place for it. When I started getting started in leatherwork, I had a really hard time getting people to answer questions and to help me, honestly. And so I have decided as a craftsman over these past number of years to not participate in that. If you have a question about something or where I got something or how I learned it, just ask, I'll tell you. There's no secrets. One of the ways that we can be snobs in the way that we make things is how they're made. Some people might look at a tool like this and have a problem that it's not hand cut. This term hand cut is a problem for me, and I don't like it. I think it's great if you could hand cut something. Most of what I do is hand cut. The vast majority of what I do is hand cut. And what I mean by hand cut is my hand and a knife. But the problem with having an argument about if something is hand cut or not is this is a knife and it was made by hands. I took a thought, I turned it into shapes on the computer, had a company in Milwaukee make this, and I made 100 of these with my hands. The same argument goes in sewing. Is it hand sewn, hand stitched, or machine stitched? I don't think it matters. So the point is, in your pursuit of a craft, and it might be leather craft since you're watching this video, don't be intimidated by people, and don't be intimidated by Instagram or YouTube craftsmen who do things the hard way. Don't be intimidated. Just do it your way. One of the fun things about doing a lot of custom work, most of what I do is custom work, is using people's logos. There's a lot of different ways you can print your logos as well. This is brass milled. This is super old. I've had this since the very beginning. This is Delrin. Here's Hand Tool Rescue's logo. And Delrin, a very dense plastic. And this is a fairly new one that was 3D printed, believe it or not, in a high pressure, high tensile 3D print resin.
des grands boulevards, une fille sans nom, erre sans raison, et puis sans façon, approchera l'homme qui ne dira pas non. Amour déçu, qui sont les vaincus.
And if you're curious about purchasing one of these tiny mini wrenches, you should do it. The link's in the description to purchase one. I'm assuming there's some available. The brass one will be available at some point. It might be available now in limited quantity and includes one of the pocket wrench cases that you have seen in this video. Go buy you one. All right, and there we have it. I will be giving away these 3 through Instagram. Go to Nice Custom Goods and you'll find out how to enter. You will be at an advantage, however, since you have already seen the video. Go to my Instagram, Nice Custom Goods, and find out how you might win one of these 3. If you'd like one with his branding on it, get that through him. Link down below in the description. And appreciate you joining me. Subscribe and click like if you liked it. I would like to give a personal thank you to Canadian Eric for using Dirty American Tyler for your mini wrench pocket cases. If you haven't, check out his channel, Hand Tool Rescue, on Instagram and YouTube. He's a great guy and he does awesome stuff. Bye!
Je te parle d'une